Welcome, everybody, to another Moko stream. Yes, it's been a little while since the last one, but man, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. So much stuff has happened. We got the balance changes, that I covered last time, which honestly, were amazing. They've been amazing so far. I got into this new group chat called alerts.co, which is incredibly active. I'm thinking of definitely making a stream where I world farm again before the revamp, but not right now. Right now, my priority is to get Versus done, and today we're gonna be pushing in duos, and I should have one of my friends online soon to help me out with that. But one thing that I did want to point out is I got all the free merch. I am done with the free merch. Which means, yes, I did get the white moped or the bike, in the back there. You can see it. I think it works really well with this fit. I don't know, something about it. It's just freaking awesome. So yeah, I have all of that done. But I'm gonna check in with my teammate in a bit. So yeah, we're gonna be playing duos. Worst case scenario, I'll try to play with randoms. I don't really mind too much. So I'm gonna make a new team. Ooh. Okay. You know what? I'll make a public team. If anyone watching the stream plays Moko, feel free to join. Would love to see that happen, but in the meantime, yeah, none of my friends are online, and the friend that will be joining me is Gapsterdam. I'm just waiting for him to get online. He did say he could help me out, but if that's not the case anymore, then that's fine too. Yeah, because we have pretty different time zones, so I don't blame him for not showing up if he doesn't. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'll just start playing with randoms, and if I feel like I really, really need a teammate, then I definitely will try to bring someone in. But yeah, let me go versus. Oh no, that's not the versus that I want. This one. So duos. I don't really know what kind of build I want to go with. I think I'll just, for now, I'll use the build that I used for solo to be safe, because it worked really well there. I don't know if it'll work as well in duos, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Yeah, let's just get things started. Yeah, a lot of things have happened. I was kind of conflicted yesterday about what to stream today. Reason for that being is because Misfits is getting another playtest, but it's gonna be pretty different to the usual. It's gonna be a weekly, it's gonna be a weekly playtest thing where you can only play once a week for 2 hours, which that's an interesting way of going about it. And it's gonna be every Friday night, so I'm looking forward to that. I will definitely play it. I don't know how much I will get to stream it. Maybe next week, I don't know. But the reason why I didn't decide to stream it today is, personally, I feel like I was really struggling making a new, kind of, at least a little original looking thumbnail for Misfits, but there are just not enough assets to do so, sadly. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I wish, we had a bit more of complete fan kit for that game, but that's not the case. So I mean, there are some assets, but I feel like I've kind of used most of them already, which is quite unfortunate. But if we get any more assets in the near future, I will definitely try to make something out of those. My teammate already died because they just respawned. So yeah, it's all bots, I feel like, right now. I don't think there are any real players in this match, so I think we can get first place easily. Which is why I'm not too worried about getting a teammate early on. So yeah, basically, as I mentioned last time when I was, pushing solos, I won't actually be getting black belt, on any of these pushes right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get 1 game away from black belt, and then I'll do probably one stream where I get all of them. I don't know if it'll be the last one before the revamp, but could be. And it'll be a stream where I get all the titles at once. And I'll probably, you know, world farm afterwards as well, because it shouldn't take long if it'll just be like one game per mode, which I don't know. I just feel like it would be much more satisfying to get all the titles at once. But yeah, that's what I plan on doing. Again, we're gonna be here for probably like a couple hours, just like last time. I hope it'll be enough, because it definitely was for last time. So yeah, but this is duos. Like, I don't know. The thing is, like, the match lengths are the same. You know, all I have to worry about is, you know, locking in and playing okay, you know, as long as, you know, it's just all bots. I hope it's not all bots, though. Like, I do want some competition, but not to the point where, you know, I face toxic builds, but it is what it is. Let me just collect all these points. Pretty much getting first place this time. But yeah, I haven't really touched any of the other modes besides solo, so yeah. This is my first time playing them this chapter. So yeah, that's the first match done. And let's skip that. Yeah, so we need 3 wins, you know, 3 games for to move to the next belt. Oh, we got someone. There you go, just like that. And yeah, we're gonna be pushing duos. I don't know where they came from. I don't know if they're from the stream. I hope they are. But they could be from one of the group chats I'm in. So yeah, I'm in like 8 or 9 group chats at the moment. So they could be from one of those, and they're probably looking to push duos as well. But as you can see, it's literally just us 2 queuing up for versus. So, oh, never mind. There's a third person now. But yeah, we're definitely going to be mostly against bots. But they don't stand a chance because it's basically like a 2v1 situation right here. But yeah, I really like this fit. I really like this fit. This fit is really nice. Obviously, my favorite fit is still that green one that I was rocking for, you know, the last few Moko streams. I really like that one. But yeah, this one is probably like my top 2, I'd say. Or maybe top 3, actually, because there's another one that I made. I think I did show off like pretty much all my fits at one point. Yeah, let me take out the boss. I think, did we already deal with the third player? I don't think we did. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention. But I'm just like holding down the attack button, moving around, just killing anything that moves. But yeah, it's definitely something. But yeah, I'm excited for the revamp, you know. Unlike most people that I've, you know, talked to or, you know, seen comment online, I am very excited for the revamp. A lot of people, you know, following the death of Squad Busters, I've seen some very negative comments regarding like the death of Squad Busters and how it relates to Moko in any way, which, by the way, it doesn't. Like, it has nothing to do with Moko, because guess what? The community manager put out a long thread regarding how they are not planning on killing Moko at any point. So that is very reassuring news. I'm gonna be real, but with the death of Squad Busters, you know, a lot of stuff came to mind where that makes it the first global Supercell game to now be killed, which I feel like is something a lot of people aren't talking about. Because again, that pretty much puts all their other global games at the same risk, since, you know, they're willing to kill a global game now, which again, I'm not really happy about. As, you know, not just as a player, but as a Supercell partner, you know, for like 6 years now. Yeah, it definitely is a little upsetting, but I'm gonna be real. I wasn't playing Squad Busters all that much, and I genuinely feel bad for them, but let's be honest, the game was kind of doomed from the start. It was way too rushed. You know, like, compare the release of Squad Busters to the release of Moko. You know, I'd say that's a good example, because the release of Squad Busters had, like, not that much content to burn through, whereas the release of Moko, dude, like, yeah, people burned through the content fast, but there was a lot of content to burn through. So unless you were playing like 8 hours a day, you know, you definitely weren't gonna burn through that as quick. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's two very different like game releases. On top of the fact that Moko like came out a lot more polished than Squad Busters did. I'm just stating the facts here, you know, like, yeah, both games had their own like bugs and glitches and all that, but I feel like in terms of, you know, how completed they felt, you know, Moko definitely takes that spot. I don't know what weapon is he playing? Oh, he's playing daggers, okay, or jaded blades, my bad. So there's another real player here. Let's try to take him out. I don't think they're going to be able to do much. Yeah, I swear, the wolf stick is just, like, broken. It's basically like a freaking assault rifle, you know? Or, like, burst rifle. It's crazy. It does so much damage, you know, especially when you pair it up with the stuff I paired it up with already. Like, it provides so much value. But yeah, another thing that happened, before I go back, I do want to talk some more about Squad Busters later on. But Clash Royale put out this Hog Call contest, which I've never like participated or even like known about Hog Call contests. I feel like this was news to me. Maybe not just me, maybe to like a lot of people, that this was even a thing. But yeah, so I definitely had to, you know, put in my submission as a, I guess you could say, part-time voice actor. Yeah, I definitely had to put in a submission, and it came out like goofy as heck. But hey, I had fun doing it. I didn't like practice hours for it. No, it's just I YOLO'd it pretty much. It's kind of like I'd say it's probably the first time I YOLO'd something in voiceover, but hey, I found it fun. I hope I get to do more stuff like this again. It's kind of fun. It kind of like takes the edge off a little bit, because usually, you know, whenever I submit samples or, you know, auditions, I genuinely like lock in. I put in like more time than I probably should. You know, between, we're talking like 30 to, you know, over 90 minutes sometimes. Yeah. It's, a lot of people tell me it's not worth that much time, but hey, you know, I feel like I wouldn't submit something unless I was like satisfied with it. So yeah, it takes that long. Most of that time is obviously like kind of like splicing the audio, or, you know, like editing the audio, as they say, if, you know, any editing needs to be done, because obviously there are times where not much editing needs to be done. It's mostly just like trimming, you know, and getting rid of those you know, silent moments, and obviously those outtakes, you know. But yeah, so we are in blue belt now. Awesome. Already like 16 minutes in, and we're already at the second belt. Hopefully, this shouldn't take too long, you know, if we're going at this pace. This guy's level 142, I just noticed. And yeah, Gapsterdam has not DM'd me back since I tagged him for the stream. But I assume that's probably because he either forgot or he fell asleep. Which, again, I don't blame him, because it's pretty late for him right now. So, you know, stuff happens. But yeah, he was the one who suggested this time, which is why I'm streaming now. I was actually going to stream like an hour later, But yeah, he told me this is when he can start playing, and he can go on for like a couple hours. But yeah. Also, why did I pop my abilities so early? What the heck? Yeah, so let's go for the middle. Yeah, you know, I think it was definitely a good call to make the party public. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone this guy to kind of carry me. It's not like, you know, we're facing the hardest enemies out there. But, you know, it's nice to know when you have someone doing as much work as you are, so... Because when it's a bot, it feels like you're carrying that bot literally all the time, so... Yeah, it is what it is. You know, I wonder how the other, or how hard the other modes are going to be to push in. Because I know for, as you saw in my loadouts, I still have a loadout with the healing staff, and that's specifically for teams and squads. I don't know if it's still as broken as it was during Chapter 1, because in Chapter 1, you could go with a full team of just, like, healing staff of good vibes, and just kind of, like, out-heal all the damage that gets dealt to you, and just eventually take out the enemy with, like, passives and, you know, gadgets and all that jazz. So I kind of hope it still is the same, because that was, like, funny, and I would love to, like, have some of it on camera. Because obviously I did not stream Chapter 1 PvP, because it was up for such a short amount of time after they, you know, reworked the titles and all that. I just wanted to get them. And yeah, I barely had any time to do that, but I still did it. I think I've already showed. I mean, I can always show you guys again, like, all the titles that I have in game. It's kind of crazy. But yeah. Ooh, watch out. All right, cool. We pop the shield, pop that, and this, and yeah, it should be easy. Again, another easy win here. But yeah, going back on the topic of squad busters, you know, I've seen, sadly, a lot of gamers, a lot of partners, a lot of, you know, content creators who, you know, covered Moko extensively, or not Moko, sorry, squad busters extensively. And now that the game is getting shut down, they feel like they have nowhere to go. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I can't say I 100% relate, because I've always, you know, found refuge in a lot of, like, different video games. So my advice for anyone who feels that way is, dude, just go out there, try new stuff, try games that, you know, like genres that you haven't tried before. And if you're a Supercell partner, try all the Supercell games. You never know. You might find one that you like more than you think. You know? And for me, I'd say that was definitely, like, Boom Beach. Yeah, Boom Beach. I ended up, you know, giving it another shot when Squad Busters actually released. And I'm glad I did that. So let's claim that. And yeah, let's go. Because I'm still playing it. I'm still actively playing Boom Beach. I really love the community behind it as well. It's a lot of dedicated people. Oh, it's, you know what? I'm just gonna head straight for the boss. I feel like otherwise it's kind of a waste of time. Yeah, it's... Oh my god, I love this bike, dude. But yeah, it was a little sad to find out that it was, like, the last free cosmetic you could get from the, you know, free merch drops. So yeah, I mean, I have a lot of recommendations I could give for people who are trying to find, like, a new video game to main, or to just play, or even to make content on. Oh, we have some real players this time around. Hold on, but yeah, they're dead. They're dead. Practically. Yeah, oh my god. I think that's the first time we're facing off against real players. Yeah, let's try to kill this guy here. Yep, there you go. Now we need to kill that guy. I think my partner is gonna die, yeah, but I take out the enemy team, and he'll respawn soon, so that's good. I'm gonna pop the shield, so my pet doesn't take too much damage. Pop the vitamin boost. Oh, and Actually, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that. Yeah, I'll have to check that in a bit. Oh, crap. I almost died there without realizing it. Yeah, let's take out this guy. Yeah, these guys really think they got something on us. I don't know what it is. But hey, you know, they're trying at least, which I guess is better than nothing. Also, sorry if I sound like really monotone today. I'm just like... I don't have much energy. I didn't get too much sleep last night, I'll be honest. You know, stayed up trying to figure out what game I was going to stream today. Literally. Also, I might need to use my ice pack soon. My phone's getting really hot right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely need to do that. Let me finish this game first. Okay. Cool. Nice. Yeah, because, like, my freaking joystick is, like, tweaking out on the freaking left there. Oh, there are the real players, and one of them is already dead, and the other is dead, too. Awesome. Yeah, we don't really need to do much more. I mean, just taking out this boss will... I mean, we already kind of secured the victory. We don't really need to get many more points. And there you go. Alright, let me pull out the ice bag. It's crazy that I already need it, bro. It hasn't even been like 30 minutes into the stream. And it's already looking this bad. Damn. Alright, let me just wipe it off a little bit, because it's already gotten pretty wet. I have like a little portable cooler. It's not for it specifically, it's just I happen to have one lying around, and I just put it in there so that it doesn't thaw out too quickly. Let's hit that. But yeah, it should last me out throughout the stream, hopefully. But yeah, as I said before, I'm excited for, you know, the Misfits stream. Or not, the Misfits playtest, my bad. The Misfits stream, yeah, I'm not streaming twice a day. I think that's kind of a stretch. Especially, you know, for streams of the same quality as mine. Yeah, I'm good. Alright, let's go to middle. But yeah, if anyone is interested about, you know, hearing about, you know, video game recommendations, if you were, you know, a Squad Busters main, or, you know, if your main game died, or, you know, is not in a good spot right now and you'd like to try something new, feel free to join my Discord server. I'd love to, you know, give out recommendations to people. I have so many, like, I've played so many games. Mostly like mobile, of course, but I've also played like a bunch of PC games. Not console, sadly, because I just don't do console. Also, did my partner... How did my partner die? Hold on. Isn't it all bots right now? Like, how the freak? Yeah, and I died now. What the heck? Yeah, those bots were cracked. I don't know what was up with them, but we'll try to get top 1. We should be able to, though. I hope. Alright, let's wait for the boss to spawn in. Where is he? I think he should have spawned in by now. Yeah, there he is. Alright, let's pop the abilities. Dash out of the way. Let's pop the shield. I think killing him will get us to top 1, I hope. Another vitamin boost. Yeah, I don't know what happened earlier. I think we just got overwhelmed. Yeah, even if it's bots, they can kind of pop off if they got the right synergies, I guess. Alright, there you go. We're back to first place. Awesome. But yeah, I wonder if they're gonna bring Moko to PC like they did with Clash of Clans and Clash Royale before the revamp, or I'm assuming like it would make more sense for them to do it after the revamp, you know, for more advertising, but or for better advertising, I guess, because then they could say like, oh, the game's on PC now, you know, which could bring a lot of like native PC players to the game, which honestly would be awesome, like for the game and the growth of it. I see a lot of people commenting that they should put Brawl Stars on PC as well, but I really don't think that would be a good idea, especially considering the state of the game right now. On top of the fact that this game is really not like as good as or as playable as you think it is on PC, trust me. If anything, this game would be better off on consoles. But Moko could work anywhere, you know. That's the best part about it. It could work on PC, mobile, console, and it could just work, you know, as long as the controls remain the same, you know. Because you don't really have to manually aim or anything, which a lot of people have complained about, and I can, you know, understand why. But at the same time, you know, if the game wants to, if the game wants to be friendly and compatible with all platforms, it kind of has to be a little bit, I wouldn't say easy to use or easy to like control, but more like friendly, I guess, you know, like user friendly for all platforms, so it could work. And also, I don't mind not being able to aim my attack, because that's one less thing I need to worry about. Because you still need to, you know, with the revamp, you know, with the way they laid things out in the KPI and, you know, the sneak peeks and all that, honestly, it seems like you'll have to put a lot more thought into how you manage your gadgets and, you know, among other things. Because now, as they said in the podcast, which I don't know if you guys know, but they did a podcast where they answered a lot of community questions. Now, for the most part, and you probably noticed, it's just like spam abilities, you know, and you end up, it ends up working out for you, which obviously is kind of like counterintuitive to Moko's competitive nature-ish, you know, when it comes to that. Like, I can definitely see in the future, in the far future, really competitive esports for this game. And I cannot wait for it. I genuinely cannot. Like, man, I'm so excited for that. And I really, really hope we get to see it. But also, on a completely unrelated note, I know I'm just, like, going off topic a bunch of times today, but, I just need this stuff to talk about, you know? That's all it is. I just love yapping. I heard that GTA 6 got delayed again. Yeah, I feel like at this point, this game is a freaking myth. Like, is there even a game, you know? Like, that's what I want to know. I feel like there's no game and we're just being baited. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, though. But yeah. It's not like I'll actually play it, to be fair. Like, I don't think my hardware can handle it, or, you know, me being able to afford it in the first place. Plus, I'm on PC, so, like, it's not like I'll be able to play it anytime soon. Because, like, if it's gonna release exclusively on consoles first, then we have to wait, like, a whole extra year before it releases on PC. Which, by that point, yeah, I've already lost interest, buddy. Like, I'm good. You know, I would have probably watched, like, gameplay for it or something. Because, yeah, I'll be honest, Rockstar hasn't been writing stories the way they used to. Because, personally, you know, I did play pretty much every GTA game except for, what was it, Vice City Stories. But the best one, in my opinion, was GTA 4. It really was. GTA 5, I tried to get into the story, I couldn't. I just didn't find it, like, what's the word? I I don't know. It just didn't feel as immersive, I guess, as GTA 4. Maybe? I don't know. That's probably the best way for me to put it. But yeah, that's how I felt about it, and I just didn't really get into it. Also, let me know if anyone's watching live. Let me know if the mic volume is okay compared to the music, etc., etc. You know the drill. Because I'm looking here on my OBS, and it's not looking as good as I would like it to, but I did kind of do a test before stream, and it sounded okay, but I don't know if it's just for me or I don't know. Either way, let me know. But yeah. What else is there to talk about? What happened recently? Yeah, I do actually, you know what, after this match, I'm going to see if I can talk about this thing I wanted to talk about earlier. That I wasn't sure I could talk about. But yeah, I'll look into that. Oh, we got, is that a real player? Nope, that's a bot. Okay. Yeah, we only got like real players for a bit, and then when we absolutely decimated them, they just like disappeared. So I don't know. But yeah, it seems like, you know, Wolfstick isn't that bad in duos. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Because like I thought something like Techno Fists would be probably better, since you have more than one enemy to hit at a time. Or like if the enemy teammates are close to each other, it would just bounce off both of them when you have the combo attack. So it could be very strong, and I mean it definitely was, because I tried it in chapter 1, and it genuinely did feel pretty OP if you line up your shots correctly. Oh, hold on, let me dodge out of the way. Got another boss spawning here. I think we only need like a couple more games, if I'm not wrong, for what is it, purple belt? Is that what it is? Yeah, I think we still have purple belt and then brown belt to get through. Yeah, as mentioned before, I'm only gonna push at like one game before I get to black belt, and then I'll end it there. And then next time I stream Moko, it'll be for squads. Yeah, squad PvP for sure. But then I feel like I would have to find people to play with if we're gonna do the healing staff strat. Yeah, because it'll be pretty hard to do that with bots, or, you know, because the thing is, in duos, like, you can still carry if you're playing with bots. You can still get wins, but I feel like in the other modes it's definitely a lot harder. But yeah, I wonder how the game's gonna look like, you know, after the revamp, how everything is gonna look like. Will PvP stay the same? Will, you know, merch drops stay the same? Will the battle pass, or the shard pass, should I say, will that stay the same? And yeah, we got first place. I wonder, I genuinely do. I know that soon enough, I think like less than 2 weeks from now, there are like 5 creators that are going to be flying out to Finland to try out the revamp, or at least, you know, part of it. And some of those creators I already know personally, like Gaz Tomo and Expectation, pretty good friends of mine. But I believe Kairos is going to be one of them. I forgot the rest of the cast, or the roster. But yeah, those are the ones I remember from the tweet. Oh yeah, I needed to check that one thing. Hold on. Let me see if I can talk about it while the game loads. Let's see. Nope, it should be in here, I think. Okay, I think I'm allowed to talk about it, because the game that I want to talk about is already out, I think. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so again, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to talk about this. I'm looking at any dates. There doesn't seem to be any date. But like, you can find some of this information for yourself by going to Supercell Creators website, I think. If you look at the traders market, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, there's somewhere where it says November 10th, but that's for the bounty, so I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that yet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it for next stream to talk about it. I don't know. Because I will stream again soon, I think. I don't know what my next stream is going to be, but most likely another Ricochet stream. So yeah, I'm still playing this game, by the way. I'm still playing this game. Absolutely loving it. Yeah, it's being a little hard. Oh my god, I'm going to get taken out here. Yeah, no, but my teammates got me covered, right? Okay, no, he doesn't. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. What a freaking tryhard, bruh. We're already getting tryhards in blue belt? You kidding me? I think it's just like one guy with a bot. No way we're gonna get clapped by one guy with a bot, dude. Like, nah, I'm not about to believe that. Okay, we took him out. Nice. Alright. Pop the abilities, pop the shields. Come on, we need all that stuff, man. No, this guy cannot get away with it. I'm sorry. No way we're not gonna get first place, bro. Oh my god, we're gonna get 5th? Nah, dude, that's nasty. That's nasty. So Spinsicle seems to be the freaking way to go. Yeah, it's this freaking. Let me see what he had. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing that. And basically, you know, ruining people's days. But yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. You know, should I switch to? I don't know. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's do that. We're gonna make this kit, and we're gonna go Spinsicle. Then we're gonna go this, and I believe it was this. And then for these things, I think it was this. Oh man, I already forgot the freaking power-ups. I think it was this and this. Yep. Pretty sure that was the... Yeah. I don't think the rings matter. Yeah, anyways, let's go. Yeah, I guess I can talk about it because the game's already released. You know what? I'm going to talk about it. So, Supercell is backing up this studio called Channel 37. And this studio is releasing a new game on Steam. On PC, basically, and Epic Games apparently. I didn't even know it was there, but yeah. So I do have to play Melee this time. That's gonna be annoying. So let's go mid. But yeah, so they're releasing a new game called The Last Caretaker. That's what it's called. And it looks like a pretty cool game. It's like a story-driven first-person shooter. Looks pretty cool. I really do like, you know, the screenshots and the footage that I've seen of it. I'll definitely be playing it. I don't know about making content on it, because the thing is, it's a PC game, so I would have to record it on PC, which I still don't have recording options set for PC. It's only like streaming settings now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Plus, like, I don't even know if I want to get back into making regular videos just yet. It's not that I don't want to. It's just I think I'd like to wait on that still. Or if I want to make videos again, as I said, I think I mentioned this before, but I would probably prefer making like voice acting content. But I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'll definitely be playing it. It doesn't seem that large of a game. It's like 12 gigabytes. Should be manageable and easy to download for even for me. So yeah. I don't know when though, because I did mention, I don't know if I said that on stream already, but I will be moving my main computer to Linux sometime in the future. I was hoping soon, but I still have a lot of data to, you know, filter through and, you know, back up. I've definitely been working on it though. The reason it's taken so much time is because it's just a lot of stuff. Again, I never thought I'd be making a permanent move to something like Linux, but here we are. You know, Windows is at an all-time low, so might as well. Yeah, I don't think Windows is gonna make a comeback from all the crap they've done. They've already kind of ruined their reputation, I'd say, which is kind of sad. I really was hoping it wouldn't have to get to this point. Mind you, I'm still using Windows 10, even though it technically has ended, you know, support, which I'm totally fine with, because like I'd prefer using a good operational software than one that is full of, you know, ads and bloatware. Like, I'm good. Oh my god, this bot is still following me. What is wrong with you? This is a bot, dude. Like, why are they so aggro? But yeah, I think the weapon buffs that they made definitely are, or definitely allow for a lot more weapons to be viable in PvP. So yeah, one more win, and we'll get into purple belt. Oh, I just got a reply. Ooh, nice. Okay, so I recently sent a bunch of feedback and criticism regarding Ricochet, Ricochet Squad, you know, the game that I've been streaming recently, to the, you know, team lead. A lot of it, you know, if not all of it, is, in my opinion, very valid feedback, you know, that I feel like the devs should hear about. Because again, I know I'm not a developer, but I know that I've played games for years, and I've played, dude, like hundreds of games, especially mobile ones, and especially live service ones. And yeah, I feel like I know, or I kind of at least have an idea of what makes a mobile live service good and what doesn't. In the long term, that is. I don't know, like, I'm not trying to be entitled to anything, but I feel like some developers out there could make use of feedback from people like me, you know, who have pretty much like gamed their whole life, you know, like practically. It's like I without gaming, I don't know what I'd do, like straight up. Like, dude, my life could be over. I don't know. Because I don't know what else to do. I've been gaming for so long that I don't know what else there is. So, yeah, it's just, not gaming is not an option. Like, it's literally in the name, you know. So if there's anything for me that, you know, is on the same level as my passion of voice acting, it's definitely gaming. Like 100%. These two things are like, I don't know, my babies, you know, you could say. Like, if one of them, like, goes away or, you know, just doesn't work out for me, I'd be devastated. Like, genuinely. You know, I know for voice acting, it's definitely been more tough because I'm trying to make it work as, you know, a career, as a job even, but it's not as easy as it seems. But I'm trying my best, you know, and I feel like that should go, that should be a little appreciated, you know. But yeah, so as I was saying, I had sent like a bunch of valid feedback to the Ricochet game lead, and he just responded to me saying that he will forward it to the dev team, which is really nice. It's really good to hear. I really like, again, I feel like something that I've experienced with Ricochet that I haven't really experienced too much with any other game I played is the fact that you're pretty much like directly, like as soon as you join their partner program, which is very easy to do for anyone out there because they currently do not have a subscriber requirement or anything like that. You just have to make content on the game and you're practically in. You get like direct access or to you know, speak with the team lead or, you know, anyone on the dev team. But yeah, it's really nice to offer criticism to a game, but it's always better when you also include feedback and like how they could fix certain things instead of just like criticizing and saying this is bad and this is bad. No, it's better to say like this is bad because, and then offer a solution as well, like how you could see this being fixed. And you know, me being, you know, a computer science graduate, I feel like I have a good understanding of what can be done and what can't be done. So I feel like this definitely helps in a way. Not saying that I'm at an advantage or anything, but it definitely you know, helps broaden my horizons, as they say. I think that's the expression. I could be wrong. Could be absolutely wrong and just making a fool of myself right now. Alright, let's go mid. Yeah, I think it was a good idea to swap for Spinsicle. Yeah. Did we already reach purple belt? I think I might have missed it. You know, I was yapping so much that I just kind of ignored it, but we'll check after this match. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I hit purple belt, I think. Yeah, the matches are fairly short. They're not too long, but I wonder if we'll be able to... I mean, I was able to reach how far I wanted to reach when I played solo. And I feel like in solo, I was doing so much worse. Because I was just getting bodied by so many people. And it was like the worst feeling ever. So this might go on for a little over 2 hours. I don't know. Depending on, you know, how often we get top ones. This guy who I don't really know at all, I don't even know how long he'll be playing for. So for all I know, he could leave at any point and I'll just be back to playing with bots or, you know, trying to find a teammate. But yeah, like it's I'm very thankful for this dude. Thank you. If you're watching the stream or if you know who I am, then thank you. It really means a lot. Let me heal him up. But yeah, I think this is the kit you want to run for duos. It's Spinsicle. So yeah, for solos, it's definitely Wolfstick. Definitely. And then duos seems to be Spinsicle. Because like, yeah, even Jaded Blades, which was really annoying in solos, can't really do much against Spinsicle in duos. So yeah, it's really annoying. Let's multi-zap this guy. And he's dead. Alright, cool. Yeah, we should have secured the top 1 spot by now. But yeah, it's just a little unfortunate that I heard a lot of Moko players weren't gonna play Versus at all this chapter, which is kind of unfortunate. And I mean, it shows because, like, so far we've only been facing bots for the most part. Which is kind of sad because, like, I really do like Versus in Moko. It doesn't feel that grindy or, you know, that try-hardy compared to other games. But it's still, like, enjoyable and entertaining, in my opinion. Alright, so we did hit Purple Belt. I don't know if I already mentioned it, but if I haven't, then I'm doing it again. So yeah, we hit Purple Belt. Let me see. I think this is probably the best thing to go for. And oh, we got another one. And another one. Cool. Alright, let's go. But yeah, I also have been talking to some other Moko creators, you know, specifically Supercell partners, of course. HX, who is someone very known in the Moko community, told me that he has completed the free merch stuff a while ago. So yeah, I was definitely a little late on that train. But he also mentioned that he had, I think, what was it? Hold on, you know, I'm just gonna check the chat again just to make sure I'm not spreading any misinformation. But like, it genuinely, like, blew me away just hearing how many, and we're talking the blue tokens, by the way. We're not talking the freaking purple tokens. Or elite tokens, sorry. Let me just see. 2,350. He has over, definitely by now, 2,350 merch tokens. Mind you, you know, you only get 10 of those for free every day, and you can get more from the Shard Pass, yeah, but it's only like drops of 8 at a time. So, and it's so, I don't even know what to think of that, dude. 2,350, man. That's crazy. Like, I'm wondering if, you know, we'll still get to keep all of our resources after the revamp. Because, again, everyone, according to what I understood, is going to get, like, their progress entirely reset. So I don't know if that also includes, you know, resources. Like, I don't think Mo Gold will get reset for sure. Yeah, no, I don't think Mo Gold will get reset because, you know, as a free-to-play player, it is a hard resource to get. I'm not saying that I'm a free-to-play player, but all the Mo Gold that I have was acquired for free. I never paid for Mo Gold. Only things I've ever paid for were like event gauntlets and shard passes, and not that many at that. So yeah, just saying. Yeah, you probably noticed that I haven't bought this season's Shard Pass, and I don't intend on doing so. Again, this is the theme that they brought during, it was like the first ever season, I think, of the game, but they have some new stuff in there as well. So I wonder if the next one will be with, you know, the disco themed stuff, which was the second ever season. I wonder if they're gonna bring those back, because those were those are arguably like some of the best cosmetics the game has to offer, in my opinion. That's because I really dig that theme. Oh, let me dodge out. All right, cool. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that you can't use your, you know, rings or elite modules in this in the Versus. That's another game out of the way. Cool. Nice. Yeah, definitely looking forward to playing The Last Caretaker. I haven't really played a good single-player, story-driven game in a while. I think the last good one that I played... Man, what was it? I want to say GTA 4, but it hasn't been that long. Like GTA 4, I played that like a while ago by now, like probably like 2 or 3 years ago at this point. But what I played recently on my PS3, Assassin's Creed, I think it was Black Flag. I'm not sure. And I thought that was really cool, but then I was kind of confused about the story because I never played a Assassin's Creed game before that, so that was my first. I didn't like complete it. I just played like about an hour to see what it was all about, and it was really cool. I really liked it, but I feel like if I want to really get into Assassin's Creed, which I know I will at some point, I kind of want to start, or I want to start playing where it all started. You know, I want to go by order, you know, chronological order, of course. I feel like that's the best way to play a video game franchise. So, yeah, or at least to experience the story the right way, or probably the way the devs want you to. But yeah. I'm trying to remember if I played any other story, like single, because I don't really play solo story-driven games that much. I should do that more though, especially with, you know, The Last Caretaker. Should give it some time. But yeah, as I said, I'm definitely will be doing that if, you know, once I get Linux installed. Like, it's funny because I already have, like, the distro and everything. I don't really need to do any additional downloads. I just need to, I'll clear out my hard drive. Or, you know, another thing that I thought of doing is to keep the data that I have on my hard drive and, you know, get the repair guy that I know to make some time for me so he could, you know, plug out the hard drive. And then I would reset, because I have 2 SSDs, you know, in the laptop. One of them for the software and the other one for, you know, the data. And obviously I care about the data one the most because it's like 900 gigabytes. At least it can fit 900 gigabytes. It's not saying that it's full or anywhere near full, actually. But what I was thinking is that he would pull out this SSD, and then I would, you know, do the Linux installation, which would format the other disk, because it would format every disk if I were to keep them in. And obviously, if I were to keep the data on, you know, the second one, I wouldn't want that to get formatted. So, yeah, he could pull out the SSD. I would, you know, do the software installation, and then we could plug the SSD back in. But it seems like, you know, for my PC specifically, it seems like a very delicate operation, which I genuinely and definitely do not have the tools or experience for. So I prefer having it be done by a professional. But yeah, that's kind of been on my mind for a while. But I do have like an external, which I have moved most of the data that I care about to, but there's still like a good chunk of it on there. Like there's still about, I want to say like 150 gigs, maybe a little less actually. Yeah, definitely less by now. Mind you, I think I had like maybe 600 gigs of data. So yeah, I definitely cleaned up a lot of it. So it just goes to show that, also why is the location locked? What happened? Oh wait, oh yeah, they changed the map. Okay, cool. We got a new map now. Awesome. I didn't know the map was gonna rotate during the stream, but hey, you guys get to see more variety, so that's a win-win. Also, I should probably mention this. I kind of forget to do that, but if you're interested, there is a link to my in-game group chat pinned to the live chat, so if you're interested in joining, feel free to do so. It's not super active. Actually, it hasn't really been active in a while, but it would be nice to get some active people in there to help out. Because eventually, you know, once the revamp hits, I think all group chats will go back to being pretty active. Let me just get that point. Alright. I think we should just head to mid. Yeah, so world farming has been a lot better than it used to, you know, with this new group chat that I found, which is called alerts.co. It is a community group chat, so as many people as possible can join, I think. I don't think there's a limit. Maybe there is? I don't know, but it's like a really high limit. So make sure, I'll show you guys the group description in a bit, you know, for any active Moco players that are looking for, you know, active group chats for callouts. I highly recommend you join that one. It's like not a minute passes without a message being sent there, and it's definitely helped a lot with world farming. I think if it wasn't for that group chat, I'd still be having a hard time, even, you know, with the fixes, because it's just like not that easy to find you know, overcharged and mega charged bosses without, you know, active call out group chats. Because the thing is, I don't really have a reason to world farm by myself anymore, mostly because, again, I have all the chapter 2 merch and all the game merch now, or the free merch, I guess. Saying that I have all the game merch is a little bit of a stretch, because I don't have all the merch possible. Not that I would want that, no. There's definitely some merch that I've chosen not to buy because it's just not my thing, and that's kind of what I like about this game. It's like it doesn't really force you to buy stuff for the sake of buying, because you won't really be missing out on anything. You know, if you don't get this or that piece of merch, you're not really missing out on much. It's the progression that matters at the end of the day, not the cosmetics, for most people at least. For me, I do like and enjoy good cosmetics, even though I originally was, you know, a free-to-play player for a very long time. Not in Moco, but like just in general. Alright. Yeah, they also added sound effects to emotes, but obviously you can't hear them on stream because I had to... I don't think my audio picks up on PC. My game audio picks up from the PC, so yeah. I think that's because my phone is pretty old. But yeah, speaking of phones, yeah, I really do need to eventually get a new one. I don't know when that's going to happen, though. Also, I think we might level up on stream. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. We got the... Oh, nope, didn't mean to press that. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get this. I can't even speak properly. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, right, new phones. So, it's been kind of hard to decide what brand to go for, and, you know, what model, all that good stuff. It's definitely been a struggle to figure out the best option for someone like me, and recently I saw this video on a new Red Magic phone, which is a brand that's kind of new to me. I don't really know too much about Red Magic. I've seen a lot of sponsors for it, but that's all it was. But yeah, I saw this recent phone of theirs that has like liquid cooling, which, wow, you know, looks insane. And I've even heard reports or, you know, critics saying that it's a pretty good phone for the price. It's like $700, which, yeah, I'll be honest, is definitely a lot of money for someone like me in my country's economy, and, you know, for a phone. Because usually I've never really dropped that much money on a phone. So, but yeah, maybe it's worth it. I don't know. Maybe at some point in the future. once I get a stable source of income. I'll definitely try to make it work and maybe get it. I don't know. But that's definitely the company that I have an eye on right now, Red Magic. Have some really interesting tech. And just to be clear, I don't think it's, yeah, just to not confuse, it's not Redmi. I'm pretty sure Redmi is something entirely different, which I almost did confuse them previously. I think Redmi is something like, or belongs to, I don't want to say misinformation, but it's something along the lines of Xiaomi, I think. Could be wrong. So yeah, sorry if I'm wrong. You know, I'm not that knowledgeable on this stuff. But yeah, I mean, again, I'm working on a 6-year-old phone here. What do you want me to say? But yeah, it's definitely, these two brands are, like, I'm like 99% sure have nothing to do with each other. It's just their names are kind of similar, that's all. But yeah. Alright, we got the boss. Just another game in the bag. Yeah, I think this is going to be an easy stream. We're already like an hour and 10 minutes in, but we're also pretty much halfway to where we want to reach. But yeah, I honestly can't wait to eventually do that potential last stream before the revamp where we unlock all the titles and we do some more world farming. But yeah, as I said, for my next stream, which should be, I don't know if I'll make it this weekend or if I'll make it, you know, next week, you know, in the middle of the week. It'll definitely be on Ricochet. I do want to cover this game some more. So yeah, we're halfway through Purple Belt. So we still need about like 5 and then probably 14-ish more games. Maybe 15. I don't know. But yeah, we still need that many matches. About like 20-ish matches is what we need. But yeah, it's all been bots so far. I mean, yeah, we've faced off against some real players, but for the most part, it's been bots. Which is really sad, as I said. It's just, I feel like there should be more people playing this. There definitely should. Like, I know, obviously, PvP isn't, like, the main... like, it's not a main mode to play. It's not a mode you use to progress, obviously. And you don't really have it unlocked as soon as you start the game. You need to progress quite a bit before you even unlock PvP. Which is unfortunate. But, you know, if you have it unlocked, highly recommend giving it a try. It's kind of like really chill. Just like the rest of the game, for the most part. So yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a sip of water after this match. Ooh, also, side note. Recently, a Twitter account by the name of Brawl Source, which a lot of people might know. So it's like a news outlet for Supercell Games. They posted that they're hiring, you know, people for voiceover or, you know, video editing. I definitely applied for that. 100%. Instantly applied. Not sure how it's gonna go. Not sure if I'll even get the job. Seems pretty promising. You know, considering they have some pretty big followings on social media. So yeah, I might I don't know. You might not hear me as the voice of Brawl Source. I don't know. But we'll see. It's been quite a few days, I think, since I posted that application. But I haven't received any word for it. So, safe to assume I probably wasn't picked. But I did provide them with everything that I thought was kind of like helpful to, well, you know, help them figure out what they want or what they need out of someone like me. But yeah, imagine if my freaking hog call from the Clash Royale contest actually makes it. I would lose my mind, bro. Like, imagine hearing me as the freaking Royal Hogs in Clash Royale. Ugh. I mean, it would be awesome. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, I did post my submission after all. But dude, it would be surreal. I don't know. But I already know I'm probably not gonna get picked. Most likely not. But hey, at least I participated, which is what matters. It's just unfortunate that you can't really look up anyone's submission. You just kind of have to find it randomly. And if people do like your submission, you can't really know, or you can't know how many people liked it either. So it's really random. I don't know how the devs are gonna choose. Last time I checked, there was over 200,000 submissions, and they're gonna go on until the middle of the month, which by then, God, I don't even know how many submissions there will be. Let me actually check right now how many submissions they have at the moment. Let me check. Hold on. Let's go back into the game for a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna check how many submissions there are on hogcall.supercell.com real quick. Just waiting for the website to load. Hopefully this doesn't crash my stream. That would suck. So there are... Hold on, let me scroll down a bit. Where do you see that? Okay, so there are over 250,000 submissions as the time of me, you know, streaming. Which is insane. It actually is insane. Like 250,000 submissions. I wonder how they're gonna, you know, siphon through all of them. Obviously not every submission is like... I don't want to say serious because the whole contest is like kind of goofy, but I mean, people who are genuinely trying, I guess. Because I have listened to some submissions, I won't lie, you know, and obviously not everyone is taking it as I guess, because the thing is, like, I kind of took it seriously, I'm not gonna lie. I was speaking of taking it seriously. I finished my recording booth recently. I think I might have talked about this in a previous stream, but I posted it on Twitter yesterday, and I made use of it for the freaking hog call contest. It was hilarious. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that. But yeah, 250,000 submissions. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. It's just a shame that I really cannot see like how many likes someone has, or yeah, like, because I was asked if people could look up my submission, but no, it's just like randomly. You can cycle through random submissions, but that's about it. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't think the odds of you finding my submissions are probably really low, but I mean, if you do see it, a like would be very much appreciated. Let's take this guy out. Awesome. 20 seconds left. Let's go. We doing donuts. We doing donuts. Do them donuts. But yeah. Let me get some water. Whew. Man, that hit good. Ooh, this guy has the OG crew tag. I just noticed. I have that too, but I mean, I have the Mo Creator one, so why use that other one? Yeah, I wish you could put more, like, you could have like maybe 2 or 3 titles active at once. I think that would be pretty cool. Or maybe, you know, like, you have one title that shows on the outside, but then when people click on your profile to look at your full profile, they could see more titles, if not like all the titles that you have. That would be nice. If they could click somewhere that shows all the titles that you have, I think that would be awesome. I think I've already suggested this idea. I could be wrong, but yeah, it would be awesome if, you know, that way, you know, collecting titles has more meaning, because now, you know, like, yeah, you can collect as many titles as you want, but you can only showcase one of them at a time, which is kind of a little counterintuitive, you know, don't you think? Alright, we gotta take these guys out, bro. Alright, there you go. Yeah, those shields absolutely saved our butts. Alright. Yeah, I think we need, what, like 3 more games before brown belt, including this one? Could be wrong, but we'll check. But yeah, recently, one thing that I did, I've been trying to fix my copy of Minecraft on PC, because I was using like a third-party launcher for Java, and then for Bedrock I was just, you know, launching it natively, because, you know, I had it downloaded through the Xbox app, which you can do that, you know, but I kind of wanted to get the official launcher working again. That way, you know, I have everything in one place for ease of access. And it wasn't working. Dang it, man. Microsoft can't do crap right, man. Like, I don't even know, like, it... I swear, bro. If you can't get, like, a Minecraft launcher working right, like, I don't even know, man. I had to use the official Legacy launcher, which can only run Java. So I still have to re-download Bedrock. Which, by the way, Bedrock recently completely broke for everyone. From a very, like, minor update. And that was, like, because they changed the, what do you call it? Like, is it the framework? I don't even know. But, like, they changed something from UWP to GDK, which is something that has to do with, you know, the game's code, I think. And yeah, it was put in a bug fix update. I feel like that warrants a bit more than a bug fix update. Yeah, it's really weird that they did it that way. I feel like it kind of deserves its own minor update at least. But yeah, it's really weird how they went about it. Yeah, so we still need 2 more games for brown belt. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, we got a new level. Awesome, level 125. We got it. Just gotta get in some of those morning stretches still. Yeah, I don't think I've ever streamed that, or I've ever started streaming at 10 in the morning for me. Obviously, I know it's not 10 in the morning everywhere in the world. Give me a break. But it was for me, so yeah. So I'll have to wipe my ice pack after this match. Is kind of getting water everywhere. But it is helping, so that's something. Like, yeah, the game still heats my phone up, but not nearly as bad as it used to, like, say, when it kind of released, I guess. Also, there was a bug that they recently fixed that I reported a little while ago, which had to do with the game chat. I don't know if anyone else was experiencing it. I was definitely experiencing it, and it was very annoying. It was very unpleasant. It had to do with just, like, literally opening the game chat, which would make, like, your game freeze for G here. Yeah, not sure what happened there. My ice pack has completely thawed out, so it won't really be of much use anymore. Still a little bit. Oh, and my OBS disconnected. Awesome. Well, hold on, because my game isn't loading anymore. I don't know why. Oh, there you go. OBS is back online, but let me just reconnect to the game because it's not reconnecting me. I don't know what's going on. Imagine there's like a maintenance break and I just didn't know about it. I really hope that's not the case. But yeah, my game is not connecting anymore. I don't know if that's normal. Unable to connect. Why? I have a perfectly good connection. Oh, never mind. Okay, it seems to be working again. Okay, cool. So we got this. We got this. Ready to go. Alright. Alright. We back. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know what happened there, but that was a little weird. So as I said, we need like about 13 more wins, which, damn, son. That's definitely more than I thought. Yeah, I might not do all of them on stream, depending on, you know, how long my freaking OBS will, you know, support me. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, let's kill all these guys. Cool, cool, cool. Let's take out this guy right here. Come on. Die. Cool. Okay, let's take on the big boss. The big boss. Alright. Let's pop the shield. Pop this. Alright, nice. And just like that, we have secured first place. Yeah, let's take out this bot. Cool. But yeah, it's just really sad to see pretty much all of my friends list offline in Moco. It's just like, I wish more of my friends were still like actively playing. And I remember like when it first came out, like everyone was on that, dude. Like there was not a single person that I didn't know who wasn't playing it. Like I was surprised by how many Supercell partners were dedicating insane amounts of times to the game without even making content on it. That's one thing that kind of, it didn't like upset or irritate me. It just like confused me. Like if you're gonna dedicate this much time to the game, like maybe it's your sign to make some kind of content on it, you know? I don't know. I feel like it's kind of obvious. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm the only one who feels that way. But that's just, I don't know. Just thought I'd mention that. And now, you know, some of these guys who dedicated incredibly long hours into the game just don't, like, touch it anymore. And it's like, dude, like, what happened? Like, I know the game kind of had, like, a, you know, with Chapter 2 the launch at least of Chapter 2 kind of like upset a lot of people. But I mean, over time it really wasn't that bad. And now it's like, it's just like it was during Chapter 1 now. It's just unfortunate that a lot of people, like, once they have like a bad experience with a game, most of the time they just don't bother giving it a second chance, even if they have done better for themselves. And I feel like that was the case with Squad Busters for the most part. Though Squad Busters' mistake was that they did not listen to player feedback on time. They kind of delivered on the feedback way after it was too late. So that's why it ended up failing. But let's just hope they don't commit that mistake again. So, yeah. Let's just hope. That's all we can do. It looks like another match with full bots. Load in. But man, I cannot wait for the day that I'll get to stream PC games again, like I did when I was in France. Man, it was like the best thing ever. I can't stress enough how good it felt to be able to stream something other than mobile games. It's not that I don't like streaming mobile games. Again, it's kind of like pretty much the main platform that I game on at this point. I definitely feel like I game on mobile more than I do on PC, even though I have like a cracked PC kinda. Like I say cracked, but like it was cracked for like 2019 standards. Still kind of cracked now because it runs a lot of games at high quality, but still, I don't know, man. It's like something about certain mobile games that just kind of like scratch an itch for me. Obviously not all mobile games. But yeah, you know, recently there was a Supercell partner who reached out to me because I had said that I could give recommendations to people who mained Squad Busters. You know, whether you want to main a new game or make content on a new game, since, you know, Squad Busters is dying. And I gave them a lot of recommendations. I had to dig deep into my library, into stuff I played in the past, you know. Stuff that I enjoyed in the past. Obviously, I wasn't going to recommend them like anything. I recommended them games that I enjoyed. Reason why I probably don't play some of these games is because I found more enjoyment in others. But it's not to say that those games were bad. No, they were definitely good, and they definitely have their own audiences, you know. But yeah, and you know, while looking through the library of games that I had, man, I saw so many games that I remembered, and I was like, man, what happened to them? Some of them, you know, didn't go well, but some others I don't know. Like, I genuinely, like, I wouldn't know without, you know, actually trying the game. So, yeah. Probably have to do that. Like, one of them that I'm, like, mostly curious about now was Frag Pro Shooter. I don't know if anyone remembers that game, but it came out, like, quite a long time ago. Man, I was still in school when that game came out. And it was something. It was a sensation. It definitely, you know, made a lot of noise back then. It seems to still be available on the stores, you know, downloadable and most likely playable still. But I don't know anything more than that, you know, like I don't know if it actually is playable, if, you know, there's still like a lot of people playing it, or if it's like bots or what. I don't know. But that's just like one example, right? Like I saw so many other games, like some as old, some not as old. There was Knight's Edge. which, man, I played that a bunch. And then there was Pokemon Unite, which I definitely played a fair bit. But yeah, there was a lot. Like this is just like listing stuff. This is just listing stuff off the top of my head. Oh. But yeah, there's a lot of good games. All right. There was Smash Legends. Just remembered. Smash Legends, which, man, that made a lot of noise when it came out. Because it was like basically, it was labeled as Brawl Stars and anime if they had a baby, basically. And yeah, it was true to that, for sure. But they also had their own thing going on. Like, they weren't completely like a just copy paste. You know, no. But however, I have seen some questionable stuff about the game in recent times. Like, I remember for a while I was getting ads, like AI generated ads for this game, and I was like, really? Like, that low? You know? That how low y'all gonna stoop? You know? So I don't know if the game itself is like good anymore. But yeah, I remember leaving the game with kind of a like a bitter taste, mostly because I remember the reason I stopped playing it was because they made the battle pass a little too grindy, which is kind of like how most of these games kind of go out. They like tweak something in a way that they shouldn't, and it kind of messes it up in the long run. And another example of that is a game called T3 Arena, which I've heard is as good as dead right now. So yeah, not looking good, which is why I wouldn't recommend like a game like T3 Arena anymore. I know I still have a video about it saying why you should play it, but that was back then, okay? Like, that was definitely valid at the time. I remember how good this game was, and it was good. But I don't know what happened, bro. It's just a shame. It really is. When things reach that point for video games, like... Like, there are games that, you know, would be better off, like, straight up killed. At least, you know, while being remembered as a good game, than to, like, live long enough to become a cash grab, basically. Which is just, like, really unfortunate that it's, like, it can happen. So many games which I feel that way about. You have no idea. Because it's just, like, so sad. Yeah, we're like 10 games away. And we're 10 minutes away from a 2-hour stream. Damn. It's also surprising that I still haven't gotten word back from Gapsterdam, but... Yeah, I mean, again, I don't blame him. I mean, he seemed pretty hyped to play PvP. But it's just unfortunate. And if anything, we'll try to make it work for squads and teams. I don't know. But he did invite me to like an active server. I think it's HX's server. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, I was invited to an active Mopo Discord, which I'll try to use to find people to team with for squad and team PvP. So yeah. We'll definitely do that in the future. But it's also crazy that we're already in November, bro. Like, I feel like October kind of flew by. But still, so much stuff happened. Like, time is just flying by, man. Not sure how much I like that, but it is what it is. Alright, here's another first place. So yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Jaime, I don't know. But if you're watching this stream, I don't know if you already heard, but I'm not going to be going all the way to black belt. I'm just going to get all the way until one game before black belt so that I can have another stream before the revamp where I end up getting all the PvP titles at once. I already did that with solos, and I plan on doing that with every other PvP mode as well. I'll show you in a bit, in case you're even watching this stream. But if you are, feel free to leave a message in chat to let me know. That would be nice. This guy's back. Here's the shield. Go after the spitters. Okay, cool. Let's go after the boss now. Oh, now the bots show up, bruh. Why they taking so long? Yeah, it's crazy that, you know, ever since we switched to, you know, Spinsicle, it's just been going like 10 times easier. Just because of that one match that we had where we were getting, you know, our butts kicked by another Spinsicle guy. It's crazy. I wonder if this guy's still playing, but we're just not getting queued up at the same time. So he's getting queued in his own matches, we're getting queued in our own matches. But yeah, dude, in case, you know, you're watching the stream, here's what I'm doing. Yeah, you can see here. Oh, wait, no, you can't. Can I not show it? I don't think I can. Yeah, no, it doesn't let me go in the... I guess I'll show it at the end of the stream. Yeah, it's weird that it doesn't let you open the portal if you're in a team anymore. I don't know, I don't like that change. Like, it kind of makes sense from a certain point of view, I guess, but overall, it's kind of like felt unnecessary, if you ask me. Okay. Was just checking the stream volume. Seems okay. Seems alright. It seems cool. Got this guy. Let's go to the middle. Let me check something actually. Alright, cool. Nice. Alright. I gotta remember to do something after the stream, actually. I just got reminded. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, I wonder what kind of shard passes. I think we're only gonna get one more shard pass before the revamp. Because now the shard passes are like 1 month long. They used to be like 2 weeks. But yeah, no, they've made them into 1 month. I don't know if it was because of the revamp or... Because again, like, I don't know how long they've been planning the revamp for. They could have been planning it for much longer. And they only decided to tell us, you know, when they did. Which I don't mind at all. Because that just means they've been hard at work for a long time. Which means, I don't know, it kind of... I don't want to say I'm having, like, super high expectations for the revamp. But it would be a lie if I said that I didn't at the same time. Like, I am having, like... I'm hoping that the revamp delivers and, you know, brings back and new players as well. My sentence made absolutely no sense. I'm sorry, I'm like working on 2 brain cells right now. What I meant to say is that I hope the revamp brings back old players and new players alike. So that's what I'm hoping. Nice. Another first place. Cool. Cool, yo. Yeah. So just preparing some stuff for when I go AFK. It won't be long though. It'll be like 2 minutes, maybe less even. I don't know. I'll try to be quick about it when the time comes. You'll probably hear it because, like, it's basically they're gonna ring my doorbell, so you might hear it. I'm not sure. It's pretty loud, so I would be surprised if it does not get heard. Anyways, back to the matter at hand. We're still pushing Versus. I think I'm just gonna go for, you know, all the way at this point until where I want to reach, which is like 1 game before Black Belt. There you go. Got first place. Still bots. Still facing bots, man. But hey, again, it's like the only source of like new content I can provide with since I've done everything else. As I said, like I really have no reason to be world farming on stream anymore. But I will be doing it, you know, the stream where I will unlock all the PvP titles at once. Because obviously I can't just make it only about the PvP titles, otherwise it'll be way too short. So I'll have to fill it with something. And yeah, I don't intend of ever pushing past Black Belt in any of the PvPs because it's just, I mean, I'll get Black Belt, but I won't go far and beyond above it. Oh, and I think, am I getting a, okay, I thought I was getting a call there. No, I'm not. Okay, cool. Let me just double check just just to be safe, man. I'm just paranoid right now. I just don't want to reveal anyone's phone numbers. Okay, cool. We can bring it back. Cool. Yeah, I wish I had. I mean, I could use the Moko streaming interfaces again, but I think I kind of removed them from my OBS. You know, like the be right back screen or the coming soon, you know. Yeah, I should probably put those back, but the thing is I had kind of thrown them in randomly before and I didn't really like the way I did that, so yeah. I don't know how to properly do it though, because I definitely didn't properly do it last time. Kind of YOLO'd it. Have to do my research on that. Yep, you got this. Got the shield, and game is over. Whew. All right. Yeah, we still need like 8 games. Oh, hold on. So we did get pretty close for one match. Hold on. I'm gonna go with this. Yeah. Let me check something. So versus. What's our? Can I not check like my rank exactly? I guess I can't. Okay, cool. That's unfortunate. Or maybe here. No. But yeah, it's a little weird that I can't see exactly what my score is without leaving the team. I don't want to do that right now. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out, but they should make this a fit, by the way. Is this already a fit in the game? I don't think it is. Like the hood. I don't think the hood is a fit. But, yeah, they should make that. Also, we might just burn through all of our boosted XP just from PvP alone, which is crazy. Still got a lot of regular or normal XP, which is like, I think I got like around 200k. I don't know, man. It's still hard to burn through, but I've burned through a lot of it already, to be fair. I burned through all of, or not all of it, a lot of it. That's what I meant to say. Let me just check something. Alright, cool. Yeah, so stream shouldn't be much longer. Yeah, it's interesting that Misfits is deciding to go this route with like weekly playtests. That's a new one. Especially considering that it'll only be like 2 hours a week, which isn't much time. I don't know if people's progress will carry over between one week and another. I doubt it. Maybe it will, I don't know. But it's still like a weird way to go about it, though I'm not saying it's bad. Maybe it is good. I don't know. Maybe it will have new people coming all the time because, you know, they'll know in advance. Since it's only once a week, then, you know, a lot of people can prepare for that. But it's also sad that it's just 2 hours. Again, like, I'll try to... Maybe next week, as I said, maybe I'll try to stream it next week if I get enough assets to make an original thumbnail, but if I don't, then you probably won't be seeing much Misfits anytime soon. I mean, as much as I like the game, I don't know if it's something that I would play long term, as a, not as the game itself, but the genre. It's not a genre that I've dabbled with too much. And I can't say it's my favorite, obviously not. I say something more like Moko is kind of my type. But yeah, extraction games, wouldn't really say it's my thing, but Hey, Misfits managed to make it good and enjoyable for someone like myself, so yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. It's pretty freaking good. Let me heal up. Oh. Multi-zap, and there you go. You got all the points. All of them. Yeah, but I'm surprised it's still only bots even this high in brown belt. Like I don't know. I don't know why I assumed there would be more like real players up here, but it's literally just still bots. Which is just sad that even then, which, you know, is considered pretty easy to push, there are still people who just do not want to play it. I don't know, man. I feel like it's just like free titles, and I don't know if, again, I don't know if the PvP titles are still going to be a thing after the revamp. I assume they will, but I don't know if PvP itself will be the same, or if it'll be played differently, or what's going to happen. I don't know. Again, I assume things like that might stay the same. So yeah, we need 7 wins left. Yeah. 7 wins left, which is about another 20-ish minutes, if things go according to plan. All right. I'm just gonna head straight for the boss this time. Alright, cool. And just like that, first place has been secured once again. We just need to hold it. Which, you know, against bots shouldn't really be a problem. I don't know how if this guy's also going for the titles, or if he's already done black belt. I don't know. It's kind of unfortunate that you can't see what your teammate's rank is. Would be nice. Definitely would be. Multi-zap. There you go. We got the boss. Oh, there you go. There's my I might get kicked for going AFK, but I kind of have to. I'll be back. I'll be back in a few. Alright, y'all. I'm back. I hope I wasn't too long. Alright. Let me check. I don't know what our rank is, but we'll have to see after this game. Yeah, I'll be sure to cut all that out and post-edit. So I think we need about 5 more games. If I'm not wrong, I don't know. Alright, let's go. Let's go middle. Because, I mean, it doesn't matter how we get first place, as long as we get it, because, you know, the match has to go for a set amount of time anyways. It's not like we can make it end quicker, sadly. Not that I would want that to be the case, but I mean, if you were playing against real players, of course. But since we're playing against bots, it would be nice to have a way to end the match quicker, especially if we're like absolutely dominating. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, I wonder if people will start playing PvP more before the right before the revamp. So I'm just like getting it out of the way for myself first, so that I don't have to deal with the sweats that might come along the way. Alright, nice. Cool, cool, cool. Let's take out everyone else. Very nice. I think there was one guy trying to escape up there. Or not. Oh my god, that is a bot. How's he dealing so much damage? Alright, there you go. We got rid of all the bots. Back in first place. Let's kill this boss. Heal up. Just move a bit. I was just scratching my ear. Just leave a message. Alright. I can close this off as well. There you go. I don't know if we can take out this boss before the timer runs out. No, I don't think we will. Maybe we will? Yeah, no. He's moving around too much. It is what it is. Let's see what rank we got, or how many points we have, and how many we still need. Let's see all that. Hold on a minute. That's a little confusing, because I'm pretty sure we had like 77. I'm confused, bruh. I don't even know anymore. Apparently we got 82 now, which means we need about 6 games left. If I'm not wrong. Let me check. Let me add this guy. Oh. Can I send you a friend request? Just wanna check something outside the party real quick. It says you have blocked. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That fixed it, I think. Yeah, we should be friends now, I believe. Yeah, okay. Be right back. How do I leave? I think it's through here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Leave. I want to check because that was weird. I'm pretty sure it said at some point that we had 7. Also, yeah, this is just to show that, there you go, I'm only like 6 points away from black belt, which I will be getting, but not now. As I said, I'm going to do a dedicated stream where I get all 4 titles back to back at the same time. But it's just, let me reload my game. Maybe it's a, I don't know. Let me see. First of all, I'm going to do this. Second of all, yeah, so I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna try reloading the game. Maybe I'm just like, maybe I was just seeing things. I don't know. I'll have to see to watch back through the VOD. But that was weird. Maybe it was because I went AFK and we didn't get which would be weird. Like, why wouldn't we have gotten first place even if I was AFK, since it's all against bots? I don't know. I just find it really weird. Yeah, it's still 82. Well, it is what it is. So I'm gonna join our friend. Does he still have the party up? I don't think he does. Alright, let's make the party again, because it doesn't show it here. So new, private, select location, versus duo, invite to team, invite friends. Can I not do that? Hello? Oh, there you go. Oh, wait, what? Why can I not invite, bruh? What the hell? Alright, hold on. Maybe I need to reload my game. I'll be right back. Let me just close this off. Yeah, I think my game is tweaking out. I don't know why. Let me close all that. Then let's do this. Then let's do that. Then let's close this. Let's do that. Open this. Click that. And now I can redisplay the capture. There you go. Should be connected now. Yep. Alright. Let's see, did it work? Did it fix it? Because yeah, it still has some bugs like this where it's just stuff doesn't load when it should. Not sure why, but it still happens. Let me just double check. Yeah, it still says 82. A little weird. Let me make a new party again. Or does he still have the party up? Public teams? Let me see. I don't think he does. Yeah, no, I'm gonna invite him again. Alright, so, let's make a new party. Team up. New. Public. You know, I'll make it public for whoever wants to join. Invite friends, because he doesn't seem online anymore. I don't know why. Yeah, that's weird. Doesn't seem to be online anymore. Damn. That's unfortunate. Maybe he had to leave. I don't blame him. Let me just check. Yeah, there he is. He's offline. But I'll send an invite. That way, once he's online, you can see it. But anyways, yeah. Oh yeah, that's the group chat that I was talking about, alert.co. Make sure to join it. I think it will probably, you know, spark something to, you know, incite you to play the game more. Because honestly, like, I feel like this, to me at least, it kind of made me want to play more since there's like constant alerts. Because I'm in a lot of group chats that used to be active, like extremely active, I mean. You know, and a lot of those group chats are actually partnered group chats. Let me show you guys. So you can see the Mega J, which is OJ's group chat. You got Code Echo and Code Kairos. I think these are all the official partner group chats. I don't know if there are any more, but yeah, like, I mean, those are supposed to be some of the most active ones. And I mean, they're active, but just not as much as you would think. You know, for a game like Moko, at least. So yeah. Yeah, it seems our teammate just went offline. I'm not sure why, but let's just go. Let's just go in it. Let's just keep going until we get what we want. Stream might be longer than I had anticipated, but at least you guys will get to see the whole thing. Again, sorry for the cuts because, man, a lot of stuff happening. A lot of stuff happening today. Stuff that I did not account for, of course. Yeah, we still need 6 games, and we should be good. Shouldn't take too long. So yeah, I don't think this stream is gonna reach 3 hours long. I hope not, at least. That'd be pretty long. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, right? But it's just good because it'll be more of a pain in the butt to edit. That's what I'm worried about. And the process, because again, yeah, YouTube processing is kind of ass. But yeah, let's go for the boss. Yeah, so my teammate, or my bot teammate, is playing Wolf Stick, which is nice. Oh, not sure what happened there. Kind of lagged out a little bit. Yeah, I think we should be fine even without another teammate. It just made things a little simpler. Because I didn't have to worry about said teammate, you know. Not that I do now, but I mean, if I'm in a 2v1 situation, it definitely is scarier. Even against bots, I'm gonna be real, even against bots. Because they can have like a cracked combo that actually just synergizes good in duos, and I just have something that doesn't have enough DPS or health or whatever, right? What is going on over there? Oh, that's the turret. I don't think I've ever seen the projectiles like that. That was funny. Let me kill the spitter before using the multi-zap, because I want all the zaps on the boss. Very cool stuff. Nice. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, we're gonna get the first place here. Let's get this done. Yep, 5 games left. Yeah, the partner still doesn't seem to be online. Oh, a bunch of people left and joined. Lol. Okay. Cool, I guess. But yeah, here's another one. So still fully against bots. Yeah, I'm just gonna head straight for middle so that once because my bot teammate is obviously gonna die, so he respawns in the middle to make things easier for me against the boss and other stuff. Alright, there you go. Let's proc the shield. I have to use the heals in a bit. Yep, I think that's the right time to do it. Try to take out the knights. Shield. Heal. Spitters are really annoying. Okay, Spitter's almost dead. Come on, come on, die. Okay, nice. Let's pick up all the points. We still haven't killed the boss once and we're already in first place. Gonna heal, shield. Alright, first boss down. Nice. I'm surprised my teammate still hasn't died. I think they did now. Me and my big mouth. Alright. There's a medicine ball bot here with another bot. Wolf stick bot. Oh wait, no, never mind. The wolf stick bot is my teammate. Okay, I kind of confused them for a second. Alright, multi-zap, shield, heal. Yeah, so I guess these streams might help a bit for people to figure out what builds to run for PvP, I guess. I don't know, for each mode. Because yeah, it is different, I'll be honest. Like, as I said, for solo, you want to go wolf stick. With duos, definitely spin sickle. And then for squads and teams, I will be trying, you know, healing staff once I get around to that. But it will have to be done with like a full team of real players and not just bots. And I got killed there. I don't know. I'm not sure how, but I mean, we're still in first place, so I don't really care. As long as my pot doesn't die against the boss. Okay, there you go. Got less than a minute left anyways. Cool. Yeah, but I'm really glad, you know, with Versus that they made it, you know, compared to before the rework in Chapter 1. Oh man, it was hard to push Versus. It was so hard. I'm really glad the Versus rework happened because it made it so much, like, not easier, but I mean easier, yeah, but like just like simpler and also like more possible. Because man, it was grindy. It was incredibly grindy and it was just not fun. Yeah, after the rework, because you used to have like 8 different maps, you know, now they rendered it down to 4. So yeah, that's really good. Let's see, did anyone else? Yeah, SpongeBob joined and left. Cool. Doesn't seem like anyone's gonna join for good, and it seems like our teammate went offline for good too, so even though I did tell him I'll be right back because I just wanted to check how many points I had, because it wouldn't let me see that while I was in a team. Not sure why, kind of weird. Definitely don't think it's intentional though, so I'll try to report it if I remember. Alright, let's go to the Axe Hopper once again. Yeah, it's going to be the same thing for the next 4 matches, including this one, since these are going to be the last matches for this stream. I think it's 4 matches left. Could be wrong. Shield. Oh, I used the wrong thing. Dang it. Pressed on the multi-zap by accident. Let's use the heal. Shield. Heal. Alright, this dude's dead. You dead. Alright, cool. Use heal. Oh, there's our bot. I don't know where he's going, but sure. And you do your thing, pal. Just gonna stay at mid. Farming the bosses. And spinning. And dancing. Also, there's like a weird... I don't know if I already did it on stream before, but like a weird visual glitch where you can kind of mix 2 emotes. Oh, hold on. I'll show you guys after this, after I beat this boss. Where you can mix... what I did was mix the visual effects... sorry, the visual effects from the... what's it called? I don't know what it's... I don't even know what it's called. This dance with the purple smoke. And also the disco dance, as I like to call it. Let me see if I can recreate it now. It just needs a little bit of timing. Oh crap. Oh wait, there's a longer cooldown now. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see it. Yeah, you used to be able to spam emotes more often, but I think they increased the cooldown for emotes. Yeah, that might have been part of the patch notes actually, and I'm just... yeah. That's unfortunate. I like being able to kind of like spam emotes. Because it's not like you actually... I don't think I've really seen that many people really abuse emotes in this game. It's not like you have the time for the time to do that, you know? And also, how did I die there, bruh? Also, where's my bot? Bruh. Oh my god, bruh. No, we're not... oh, we're not gonna win. Because my stupid bot... my stupid bot cost me the game, bruh. Well, at least I kind of wanted to do that, but not really. Intentionally, you know? That way... when I want to do that one stream where I get all of them at once, it's a little easier. Yeah, so now we still need 4 games. Dang it, man. Alright. It is what it is. Yeah, so we might be going for a 3-hour stream here. Man, that's crazy. Come on, bruh. Yeah, I gotta make sure not to die this time. I really gotta lock in. I wasn't locked in, I'm gonna be honest. Now I am. Alright, let's go for the mid. I love that this bike spits out fire. Makes absolutely no sense, but hey. I'd love to see it. Who doesn't like a bike that spits out fire from the exhausts? Alright. Shield. Let's try not to alert the other monsters since they don't matter as much. Oh, bro, this boss is gonna make it hard for me not to. Alright, there you go. We got the boss. Get all the points. This time I'm gonna try to keep first place. And not die to some stupid bot. Alright. There you go. So we should have first place secured for the most part. Our bot is back as well, so let's multi-zap on this guy. Let's heal up. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna save my multi-zap either for the boss or for players. No point in saving it for other monsters or things. Get this guy. Definitely has to go. Use my multi-zap on him. Or not, because I don't need to. This guy too. Let me see. Can I multi-zap on him without targeting the boss? Yes, I can. And he's practically as good as dead. There you go. And the boss is dead too. Awesome. I'm gonna grab all them points. Yeah, I think we've got first place. I don't think I need to worry about that much more. We also got a toothpick and shield teammate this time. Nice. Alright, cool. Let's get the boss. Let's heal up. Oh, this guy's using Buzzkill. Oh, I got a shield. Get a heal. You know what? I'm not gonna mess with the Buzzkill. I'm good. I'm good, bruh. Yeah, I think Buzzkill in the right situation is pretty good. Okay. I think we got it. I think they were pretty close, though. Let me get away, though. Nice. We should still have first... Oh, crap, I died. I swear, if we lose first place here, I'm gonna tweak out. Like... Bro, my bot is not doing crap. Alright, there you go. I think I got 2 players. Nice. And we still get first place. Awesome. Okay, so we still need 3 games. Oh, there's someone. Hey, we got a teammate. Nice. It is for the last 3 games, though. So it's not really gonna change much other than, you know, making things easier for me, so not having to worry about my bot. Bro, why did you disconnect, bruh? Alright, let's hope they ready up in a bit, because I really want to get this over with. Getting a little tired of this, not gonna lie. I don't think you're meant to do this in one sitting, but since I'm streaming, you know, might as well. Ugh. Especially when you're sitting in a chair as uncomfortable as mine. It's not really made for that. Alright, head straight for the boss. He's doing the right thing. Cool. Now we start bashing. I think he might have been copying my loadout. I don't know. That's why he unreadied. Could be wrong. Could be. So, sorry, I might have gotten a little bit away from the mic. Yeah, let me just get a little closer. Yeah, it's just because I'm trying to have some... I'm trying to get comfortable, you know? But man, okay. So this is one of 3 last games that we need to finish this off. But yeah, I'm surprised how many people are actually joining parties, you know, or public parties. I like the feature more than I thought. Like, I didn't even think we'd get a single teammate. But hey, we got like so many people to join, but only like technically we only got 2 of them to play. Still better than nothing. You know? Okay, let's do the dance again. Yeah. Let's go. We can do it with the other dance as well. With the thriller dance. Oh no. It's getting blocked. Bruh. This guy. Alright. Let's pause and do the dance. Oh, there's a real player. I just noticed. What? Since when? How long have they been here for? That's awesome. Let's try to kill all these monsters and then we do our dance. We do our dance. Let's do the dance. Hold on, let me go somewhere where there are no monsters. Let's do the dance. The thriller dance with the flames. Nice. And we got first place once again. Awesome. Love it. You love to see it. Nice. Alright, 2 games. Still need 2 games. Let's go. Oh my god, bruh. But yeah, it seems to be just us for the most part. Alright, head back to the boss. Shield. Bow, 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 bow. Got him. Got him. Nice. Get all the points, and we got first place secured. Nice. Heal up. And we just wait for the second boss, honestly. Oh wait, are those? I don't think those are real players. Okay. Shouldn't worry about those, dude. Also, Monster Slugger. Alright. Seriously, Brett? Are you serious right now, bro? Let's pop the shield. Take out all these knights. Take out the boss as well. A minute and a half left for this match, and then we'll have one last. Man, it's been kind of tiring, not gonna lie. Been going at it for almost 3 hours now. Yeah, I mean, especially considering most people don't find this very, like, worth it or rewarding, but I do because, you know, I like to get everything, so, or complete everything I can. Especially if it's this easy. Like, if it's this easy, I really don't mind. It's kind of chill. Yeah, let's take out the bees from the buzz. Yeah, they buffed the buzzkill. I just remembered. Yeah, they buffed the buzzkill by quite a lot, so it's probably the reason. Nah, they're bots. Who am I kidding? But like, I can see some people genuinely running buzzkill now, like real players in PvP, because it's just kind of busted now. The fact that you get each bee by 2 hits instead of 3, I think that's like broken. Yeah, I wonder how the synergies will work with the revamp with certain weapons, or if they're even going to keep all the weapons working the same. I assume they're definitely going to tweak some things. But I don't know. I'm just talking. Alright. We still need one more match. Oh my god, bro. Alright, let's go. Final match before we end the stream. Whew. Let me just tell him in chat. Final match for me. Alright. I don't know if he's gonna see that, but they can check chat at any time. All right, almost loaded in. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we got one real player in there. All right, let's see. Let us see. Let's beat all these guys up on the way to the boss. Not really worried. I mean, even if we don't get first place, that's still close enough. I'm not going to do another match after that. I just want to do other things with my day, you know. But yeah, so already first boss down. Oh, this guy's running a Spinsicle as well. Nice, we got him. Oh crap, I died. We died? What the heck happened? What did they have? What's it called again? The glove. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, I should have probably put a sad emote in there. Yeah, I'll probably do that. I just don't know which one to put. You zap that. There you go. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about first place. Hold on, I'm gonna help him out. There you go. Take out the spitter. Nice. Heal him up. Take the multi-zapper. Got the boss once again. Yeah, I think this is gonna be an easy first place. Not much that other player can do, sadly. I mean, all you gotta do is just find a teammate, which is clearly not that hard considering, you know, I literally set up a public party and I've had like 5 people join. Alright. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely a lot easier than people think, especially if you're part of an active group chat or community. So yeah, make sure to join one of those. Multi-zap, shield. Oh, there he is. Funny, he thinks that he can do something. Come here, bro. No. You tried to mess. You tried to mess, bro. This isn't helping. Hold on. There you go. Nah, bro, that was nasty. That was nasty, bro. But hey, we did it. We did it.